Yeah, so welcome to this week's video. Over the months, I got so many questions on Instagram, Facebook, through email. So I just put them all together, and the most asked questions I put on a piece of paper, and I will answer some. Yeah. So first question, of course, asked in many different forms, but it comes down to this: what about my internal Wing Chun? Which lineage and background is it from? So, as you might know, I studied many different lineages. Started with the 1Q lineage, then Leung Ting lineage. I was almost 2 decades in the Leung Ting lineage. Then when I moved permanently to Hong Kong, and I lived also 3 years in mainland China, I studied other lineages like Yuen San lineage. And of course, through my research, I delved into the history, and according to my research, it's all in my book, by the way, 6 Core Elements, the SLT and History of Wing Chun. First edition got sold out so quick, second edition too. I'm planning a third edition for 2021. Anyway, it's all explained there that I believe, according to my research, that the 2 ancestors of the Wing Chun system are Fujian White Crane and Ermei Zhezuan. Important to note that only a small piece of these 2 systems, 2 sets, one from Fujian White Crane and 1 set from Ermei. So Ermei is a huge system, and only a small piece, in Cantonese, the Xiu Qi Chong, were fused together to create the ancient SLT set, which later became the Xiuren Tao, Chamkyu, and Buji sets. Anyway, that's where it comes from. So I learned the ancient Xiuren Tao set, and through my own experience and practice in Fujian White Crane and Ermei, I basically, with the Kun-Ku together, is what I think restored it to the best of my abilities with the help of some of my Sifus, and brought it out like my internal Wing Chun system. Yeah? So that's that. Then, yeah, people are a little bit confused about my 3-pillar Yang Tai Chi system. They think I invented a new Yang Tai Chi system. No. The 3-pillar Yang Tai Chi is just the curriculum I set up. Because when I started learning Tai Chi, that was in 2003 actually, from Alan Fong, my CPAC in the Leung Ting system, who's also a Yang style Tai Chi practitioner from the Yang Cheng Fu lineage. I learned the whole Yang form, Yang form back then. And yeah, I left it a little bit, just practice sporadically. But then when I did the research for the background of Wing Chun, and I really went into the Fujian White Crane, I got interested in the Huang Chen Shan Tai Chi system, because it's a fusion of the Whooping Crane, White Crane system, and Chen Manqing's Yang Tai Chi. So I delved into the Huang Tai Chi system, learned it completely, studied with Wei Jing in New Zealand, Feng Chun San in Hong Kong with some seminars, and then went to Taiwan with Sifu Jack. And then basically I finished that system, and then I got interested in the more pure Yang Tai Chi system. So then I went to Shanghai and learned the Tian Shaolin system. Now Tian Shaolin is one of the adopted sons of Yang Jianhou, and Tian Shaolin was also the main training partner of Yang Chaohou. So when I learned the whole traditional old style, what some call the old style Yang Tai Chi, right? I had 2 systems. Then through my interest in Yichuan, as I'm a great fan actually of the late Wang Chensai, who also, by the way, learned Fujian White Crane. A big part of Yichuan, a very big part, is actually Fujian White Crane. Then my Yichuan Sifu, Sifu Samtam, is also an expert in Yang Tai Chi, so I also learned his version of Yang Tai Chi. So basically I had 3. So then I set up my curriculum, because I didn't want to mix anything. So my curriculum, I named it the 3-pillar Yang Tai Chi. So it starts off with the Wang system, you move to the Samtam system, and reserve the Tian Shaolin, whole Tian Shaolin system, where you learn the large frame, the middle frame, and the small frame. Yeah, the Daja, Tsongjia, and the Xiaojia, the original Yang style, old version of the Badhuajin and all the Neikong. So that became the 3-pillar Yang Tai Chi. So it's the curriculum. It's not a new Yang style Tai Chi system, okay? Let that be clear. 3, what was it like to be one of the first Westerners to open a school in mainland China and Hong Kong? Yeah, when I opened my school, it was actually in Shenzhen or Shenzhen in Mandarin. And I tried it for 1.5 years. We had quite a bit of students, but it never became the big success in mainland China like it was for me in Europe. In Hong Kong, I managed to have much more success. So I opened my first academy here in Central, and yeah, that exploded. And how was it like? Yeah, I got a lot of Chinese masters over the floor at the beginning to congratulate me and stuff. And some people also came by basically to test me, to challenge me. So I had like 3, 4, you could say fights, because they were not so happy that a Westerner opened a Kung Fu school here in Hong Kong. So basically, yeah, that went well for me. And yeah, you could say Hong Kong was a success. China was not a failure, but it never became like I envisioned it. So eventually I closed my school in mainland China. I closed it down. Yeah, so that's it. Hong Kong school, you see, I'm still sitting in Hong Kong in the school here, so it's going great. Although COVID-19 is trying to put us down, but we will not surrender, right? Yeah, basically that is the first questions. There are more. I will do that in a further video. And yeah, see you guys and girls next week.